Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, we've got Father's Day baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago Cubs have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, Boog, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these players have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What's the scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go? Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
Ball inside.
And that's off the inside edge. So we're underway with some Father's Day baseball. To the right side. On to first. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
One out, base is empty. Next offering way upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Stays alive. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. Corner. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third. The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. Misses off the inside. And a count 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Left field. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. It's the Cardinals 0, Cubs coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Wrigley Field. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Michaelis throws to first. Corner back in on a dive. Pitch out, but no action. Corner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Next pitch misses way outside. Runner on the go. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner on the go again. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His 7th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Seiya Suzuki.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Left-hand batter waits. That one misses. Now 1-2. Out towards right center field, giving chase. Can't get there, base hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Late with the swing there. Michaelis, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Way inside. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Dansby Swanson stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed.
1-1.
2 outs. Right side. Burleson drops steps, heads back on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Gorman, in his 3rd season, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2018. And ball one.
Down. Ball.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch.
Swung on, belted. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And there's the strike. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Safe. He beats it out and reaches on the strikeout.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an 0 for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Popped up. And the infield fly rule call.
Infield fly.
Two on, 1 out. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third, and that rolls into the corner. He scores, and they trail by 1. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
1 down. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Golden opportunity right here. Looked like it was a little bit up.
1-0.
1 down. Runners at second and third. And there's a ball.
He's got a base open, so the
2-0.
pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
2-1.
And he deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 runs in. The second run scores. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just kept it simple. Played number with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now batting Michael Ciani. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. That misses. And that is ball one.
One ball, two
0-2
strikes.
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now here is Brendan Donovan. And that one lifted in the air center field. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. It's 4-2. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Wastes no time there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just lost that one into center.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Fermin. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one clips the corner.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one way inside. Straighten him up a little bit. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
Michaelis throws to first, and he just got his hand in there. Ian Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Cardinals up by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Runner on the go. That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Home run number 5 on the season, and we're level. It's 4-4.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Yan Gomes. Ripped on a line to center. Nabs it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. This to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and he reaches safely. One gone runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game. Horner on the go. Throw to second, he's safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Horner, the runner at second with one away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Burleson calls it in, and there's 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 5-4.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Mike Tauchman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Into left center for a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He will score, and they lead by 2.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Man at first, Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And now 1 and 2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 4. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. The wind and the pitch. And a good eye there.
1 ball, no strike.
That one missed. Next offering is down low. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That smash towards center. For Armstrong makes the catch. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gorman batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Just missing there. 1-2. And that's ball 1. 1 down, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. The Redbirds down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly, and the score remains 6-4. Back here at the friendly confines, Dansby Swanson stands in. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. Out to short. Fermin gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Here's a speed threat, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Donovan makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help
Now
you come
batting,
out of this
catcher,
struggle. We saw the numbers
Young.
coming into the ball game.
Go.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's Yan Gomes on the ground. Arenado to first in time. That's the inning. One left for the Cubs. They're up 6-4. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Alec Burleson. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. He sends it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 6-5.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Carpenter now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Hard hit to 3rd. Fires over to Bellinger, and that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This one in the air right field, sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
The battle.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Ciani. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Cardinals do get one back on the solo blast. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. The pitch. Ripped on a line. Donovan makes the grab, 1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors.
0-2.
Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he...
Wow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And a foul ball. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Donovan checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for St. Louis, Jose Fermin. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. The Cards down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Paul Goldschmidt will hit next. Fastball for a strike. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Goes. Too late with the throw. Safe. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's 6-6.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Gorman at the plate now. And that's inside.
1-0.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. At the belt and finals. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here's a 2-2. Check swing, and it's popped up. The flip out on the underhand toss.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Tied at 6. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Hammered. Could be extra bases. In comes the run from third, and it's a 7-6 game. And he's got a double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. And he hits a ground ball right side. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Cubs 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Mike Tauchman. And the right-hander back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Activity in the bullpen. Matthew Liberatore, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Leahy getting cranked up as well. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Right through there for a strike. And another ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
John King gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
This one could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's now 8-7. And he's there at third with a triple.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest runs of the game as they jump ahead by 1. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2.
Swanson, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Down is 4.
Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. What a stop. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Now a fly ball to right center. Burleson on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 9 and the Cardinals 7. We're
now
back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 19.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now it's back Carpenter. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now Ivan Herrera. Runner takes off. Here's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Underhanded to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of the business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
1-0.
Gets under it and pops it up. And a foul ball. That clips the corner. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, out of here. He'll touch them all. 3rd home run of the season. It's 9-8.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And first offering is fouled off. The Cubs up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's down to 1 here at 9-8. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. As the lefty gets to work.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Off the bat, he was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Corner on the go. They pitch out. The throw, tag, and he's out.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Out. Number two.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Cody Bellinger. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a ground ball to first. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And that skips into dirt.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Grounder might be two. Swanson over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Foul ball there. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, out towards left center. Happ racing over to make the catch. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, number 62.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Well, 1-run game, and here is Mike Tauchman, the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. And the pitch. Got him looking. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
That's
really
the ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Bounced out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
1 down. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Checks over to first. Back safely. 1 for 3.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
It's 0-1.
And now the count is even. And a foul ball. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner on the move. Dives and he can't hang on. To third, too late on the throw. Runners at the corners.
The batter, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
So 2 on with 2 away. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
0-2.
Morrell on third. Crow Armstrong on at first with 2 down. This one in the air. Has a beat on it. And the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 9-8. Here at Wrigley Field at the top of the 8th. Now on for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. And a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Off the mark there. Ball and a strike to Arenado. And that's outside.
Ball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every.
New arm out of the bullpen, Drew Smiley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now a chance for Alec Burleson. And a sac bunt here. Corner over to first. Out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Dylan Carlson. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. And the first pitch misses for ball one. So the tying run at second. Little chopper rolls foul. Center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Ivan Herrera.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Ball one there.
That's inside.
And now the lefty, and fouled off. The tying run is 90 feet away. Now a
Outside.
check
That's the
swing,
ball.
but he held up. And now we'll step off and check on third.
Now batting. The center fielder.
And up next for St. Louis, Michael Ciani. And that's in there for strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. So the Cards strand a couple. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Leahy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. And the pitch. Leahy, the tall righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Line drive. Donovan puts it away, and there's one away. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Here's Cody Bellinger.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Action in the pen down there. Matthew Liberatore up and loosening in the pen. Romero getting loose as well. 2 on, 1 out. That's in there.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Tapped up the first base side. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Cardinals 8. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hector Neris.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Donovan in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Up and in. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty delivers. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Swing and a miss struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fermin, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Here comes a pitch. Popped up. He's under it. He's got it. 2 down. One out left for the Cardinals. Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals. That's through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Fouled off. He was late. The Cardinals down to their final strike. And that's off the inside edge. 1 and 2 to count. Kicks and fires. Got it, and that's the ball game.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
And the final here today, 9-8. The Cubs go winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For St. Louis, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.